Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Chameleon Crafters Podcast, Episode 3. I am Z. If you do not know, I can be found on Instagram as a Chameleon Crafter and on Ravelry as a Chameleon Crafter also. I can also be found on Periscope at SlimGoody_33. Today I have quite a bit to show. I'm not going to have too much crocheting to show, so we will not do the crocheting corner today. But I do have some beading that I want to show you, and also some sewing that I want to show you. You guys, please excuse my bird. I don't know what it is, but every time I get to start videotaping, or even if there's some loud noises going on, she tends to start getting loud. I think she may have something going on with her hearing, because as soon as music starts or anything loud in the house starts to go off, she starts to squawk or talk or whatever you want to call it. But as long as the room is silent, she's silent. So I think she may be having some hearing issues going on in her older age. I want to call her old. She ain't old, but in her upper elderly years. How about that? So, if you are ready, we will get started. So, let's get started with the beading corner. Okay, you guys. Today in the beading corner, I really don't have much to show. I haven't been working on anything, but I wanted to show you guys the new stuff that I got so that you will see some stuff coming up really soon. I saw some beads that I really like, and I'm thinking of going into doing some stitch markers. I don't know, you guys, I've just been stuck on the stitch markers kick. I wanted to do jewelry and stuff before, but I have a box right now, a box full, about that big, a box full of jewelry that I've made, and I put it out on Facebook, on my company site, and it's pretty much just kind of sat there. So, excuse me, it's been a coffee morning, been burping up coffee. But since none of it has actually sold, I just thought of using my beads to make stitch markers, because then I can use them if nothing else. And maybe if I, post some stitch markers on like Etsy or something, maybe I can get some sales that way. I don't know. But the beads that I got, I want to show you these beads that I got. These are, look at these. Aren't these pretty? I thought these were so cute. And I love how they have all the different colors. So I was thinking of using these. And I also got some split rings. I said split rings. So that I can do some stitch markers. Now I have some other beads that'll probably match in with some of these colors that I can kind of mix together, make some stitch markers. And then I also got some stretchy cord. Now I have had this thing. I've seen some women that go around and they have a what is it called? They call them body chains, which is, a chain of beads that they wear around their waist. I'm actually really looking into seeing what it's all about. I heard that there's some kind of I don't want to say spiritual, because it's not really spiritual, but there's a meaning behind them. So I want to look into that first before. But I do want one for myself, and I don't want to buy one. So since I'm into beads, and I have a lot of the little seed beads, which is what they're made out of, I'm thinking of making myself a couple. And then I got this, which is the stretchy cord, and that you put the seed beads on this, and then you can tie them around your body. So if I decide to go ahead and do them, well, I know I'm going to make one for myself. Maybe on the next podcast, I will show you guys and you can see what they look like. By then, I should have more information on, what they are and what they're about. I know they're supposed to be, I think I watched a lady on YouTube that was talking about them, and they're a sign of showing off a woman's beauty, no matter what her size is, which I think is really, really cool. A lot of us nowadays, we worry a lot about what we look like and how we look. And just to be able to have some pretty jewelry around your waist, even if you're a little bigger, or a little smaller, it doesn't matter. It's just showing beauty. So, if that's what it is, if that's the real scenario of it, I will definitely start making some of those because I think everyone is beautiful in their own way. So, with that being said, that's pretty much what I have for beads. I guess now we will go into what is called our sewing corner. Okay, so for the sewing corner, I have not sewed anything. Still haven't sewed anything, but I have some motivation this time, you guys. For Christmas, my husband kept asking, what do I want for Christmas? And I told him, I'm a crafter, so just give me some craft stuff. Buy me some yarn, give me some fabric, anything is, the stuff that I like to do. So my wonderful husband, he went out and he got me some fabric, y'all. So I'm going to show you what I got. He got me this wonderful, pretty pinkish colors. Yes. And then I got this one with the nice little fall with the leaves and the branches. And then I got this one, which is, I'm loving the blues and the flowers, so pretty. And then my favorite color, wow. See the purple? Love it. Love it. Not only did he get me fabric, you guys, though. Guess what else? Zippers! He got me zippers to make my bags because he knows I love to make bags. So he got me zippers in all different colors and all different sizes. So I will be having bags, you guys. Oops, I still didn't show that one. There, pink and a light pink. I will be having bags, a lot of zipper bags, because I had some zippers, but they were small ones. So I will be having big bags, and I will be having little notion bags to go with them. And you know what? I've seen everybody do like their regular size bags, and then you would have to separately buy their notion bags to go with them. So what I'm thinking of doing, maybe I should do a set and see how it works with the big bag and the notion bag. Oh, you know what? Take that back. I have seen somebody do it. Chicken Soup Design does theirs, and she does her big bag, or she does the regular size bag with, I think it was a notion bag. Well, the one I got had the big bag, had a notion bag, and it had a little bitty pouch to keep your stitch markers in. It was so cute, y'all. You should check out Chicken Soup Design. She's got some really nice bags too. Also, there's a couple more on Etsy that I've seen that are really, really nice. I bought a couple, so some of them are on their way. One of them is actually here. You'll see it in the enhancements, stash enhancements. But yeah, so that is pretty much all of the sewing that I got going on. And we will be moving on over into the knitting corner. But I wanted to say, I don't know if I said, I think I said it in the beginning, but I don't know if I did. I didn't do any crocheting. So I'm actually going to mingle the crochet and knitting into one, just for the simple fact that I haven't been doing a lot of crocheting. I've really been on this knitting kick, and I still got tons of projects that I'm working on that are knitted. So as we move on in to the knitting corners, moving into the knitting corner, I will show you the stuff that I got going on, the whips that I have. I also have a finished object this week. Yay! And I have a couple of future projects. So let's get started. With the whips. With the whips comes the unwhips or the frogs. So I wanted to put out there, I have frogged a couple of projects because they just weren't working out for me. The medallion shawl, I don't know, you guys, it just something about that just kind of didn't interest me anymore. It kind of got kind of boring. Excuse me. And so I just frogged it. The oaklet shawl, I told you guys about the oaklet shawl with the big black shawl. You guys, I kept telling you how I did not like that yarn. And then I went to one day, finally I sat down, you guys, and I started working on it. And I got into some really good light in the house and looked, and guess what? I had switched it. You know how when you're doing your projects and you have to do stockinette, so it's knit one side, purl one side? Well, one of these times when I had stopped and started back, I switched my stitches. So it was knit at the top and then purled at the bottom, so you could see the difference. And it was like, it was quite a bit, y'all. It was quite a bit that I had switched the stitches. So it was like a really huge gap in between there. And I was just like, oh no. I was not going to rip all of that back and start again. So I just ripped the whole thing. I said, well, if I'm going to rip, we're just going to keep on ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping and ripping. And next thing you know, it was gone. So I really am not going to start that one again. If I do, it will be on a different type of yarn. That yarn, I don't know. I don't like it. I really don't. I really want to find something to do with it because I have a couple of skeins of it and I don't want it to just sit. So I'm going to have to find something to do with it, but I don't know yet. So yeah, the oaklet shawl, she's gone. She's toast, frogged. What else did I frog? Oh, the skew socks. I don't know what it is about these socks, but they're just not working for me, or they're not working right now. I do want to do those socks because I like I liked the swirl pattern in the swirl of the yarn in the pattern. It's just kind of not working for me right now. And then with the Christmas holidays, I've been on Periscope, you guys. I've been on Periscope a lot. And all my Periscope friends has got all new stuff that they're, working on, and projects that we're about to get into the new year. And I kind of want to do that kind of stuff. I want to do a lot of, there's a lot of knit-alongs that they're going to start towards the beginning of the year. And I want to get into them. I want to do them. I actually even have a sock knit-along that's going on, which I could have used the skew socks for, but I was just kind of depressed with them socks. The magic was gone. So I didn't want to do it with it. I picked another pattern to go with it. I do want to do those socks, and I really want to do it in the yarn that I had picked out for it. It's not going to be right now. So that is pretty much all of the frogging stuff. The pattern, the whips that I got going on right now, I will show you. The first one I'm going to show you in my handmade bag. Isn't it pretty? Is the Espen hat by Varian Brandon, who is also on Periscope. If you guys do not know Varian Brandon, you should check her out on Periscope and on Ravelry. she's hilarious. I love her. But I did not put a progress marker in it the last time, so I will definitely this time make sure that I put a progress marker on it so that when we have our next episode, if I'm not already done with it, because I'm starting to really, really like this pattern and the way it's working up, I will have a progress marker if I'm not done. So this is what it looks like. And I am loving it. I think I'm not liking this part right now, but I think because we're at before it's over, there's going to be a lining on the inside, and I think that's going to hold this down, so that will be good. But I have gotten deep into the color work, which is lovely. I am so liking, you know what? This is not coming up the color that it is, but I still like the way it looks. I like the way it looks on here. I like this little area right here. This color work is just, it's great, you guys. For this being my first color work, I think it looks really, really, really good. If this is your first time on my podcast, it was a free pattern on Ravelry. It's no longer a free pattern because she was doing a knit along when she released it. Oh, well, the pattern was already there, but she did a knit along, and she gave away the pattern for free for those on Periscope that wanted to do it. And now it's no longer free. But the colors that I am using Knit Picks. Oh my gosh. It's Knit Picks. I want to say no, Brava is their worsted weight. I forgot. Yeah, it's a Knit Picks. Let's see, can we find it? Can we find it in the back notes? Really quick. Before let's see, y'all. I'm looking. Oh, Knit Picks Cotlin. That is the brand. And it is in lilac, which is here. And then there is flamingo, which is here. And this is Cherise. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it said Cherise, Cherise, I think is what it was. But like I said, oh, and these stitch markers are my stitch markers, if you can see them. Sorry. There we go. See my pretty stitch markers? So, this is my stitch markers, but this is the Espen. I keep wanting to say Epsom, like Epsom salt. Why? I don't know. But this is the Espen hat by Very and Brandon. If you guys are not into Periscope, you should go into Periscope and check her out. She does a lot of color work. She's really, really, really good. And she is very helpful. She will help you with any of it if you're working on any of her projects or anything about color working. She's a color working designer. Whew, say all that real fast. Didn't come out. But Espen hat. The next project I want to show you is, yeah, this in here is my plain vanilla sock. I showed you guys last week the sock when I finished it. Remember? Yes. Now, I said that I was going to start the other one. And I've tried several times. Ooh, your itch, sorry. I tried several times. Several times. For some reason, I'm not being able to get this sock started. I get to the beginning, the cast on, and I'm having difficulties keeping it on. Something will happen and I'll mess up and I'll have to rip it out and start again. I really hope this is not the beginning of the second sock blues, because I really don't want it, because I really, really, really want to do these socks. I love these colors. I really want to finish these socks. So I think I'm just going to have to get into a quiet spot, maybe late at night when the kids are sleeping and it's quiet, and just buckle down and get started on this second sock because I really want this sock finished. Yeah, I really want this finished. I've been seeing some, I don't know if you guys have seen, who is it? What is her name? Desert Vista Dye Works. They last year, well, this year rather, did a pair of socks every month with the Desert Vista Dye Works yarn, which sounds really, really cool and it's interesting. I'm hoping that they're gonna do it again next year, because if they are, I want to do it. I want to build up my sock work. I really do. So the next project I want to show you is my gloves. Now remember I told you I was doing doing some gloves for my son. And I've been working on those. I thought it was like a flat knit that you were going to do across and then sew in the seams on the hand. But guess what, y'all? It wasn't even like that. It's totally, totally different. I'm going to show you where I am. Before, I was down here doing the wrist part. Now I have fingers, y'all. Look at this. I have 3 fingers. 3. I am working on the 4th finger here. And it's cool the way it came out because now the fingers are already done. They're sewn in and everything. So by the time, I guess, when I get to the ring finger and the pinky, I'll be able to I'll just have to seam up the sides here and it'll be done. This is cool. I like this pattern. I really, really like this pattern. I was kind of nervous at first because I wasn't sure of how it was going to work, but I really like this pattern. I'm really eager to finish it off. The pattern is said from Lindcraft. I think it's on the Hirschner's website, Hirschner's Yarn, or Hirschner's, where I think it's got like 2 different companies, Lion Brand and somebody else, something like that. It's all for Hirschner's. I know that much. But it's one of their free patterns on their site. So, but yeah, I like this pattern. I really do. And now with it being cold, it's kind of easy to whip those out. Now that I can, I've gotten to, with the 3 fingers, it's not even, if I had the time to just sit down and just do it, I'd have been knocked those out. It's an easy pattern. It's a good beginner's pattern for fingerless gloves. My next and final project that I have that I'm working on now is going to be the cowl knit along from Anna Hersey. Now, Anna Hersey's got a couple of things coming out within the new year, you guys. So if you do not know Anna Hersey, I suggest you check her out on Ravelry. Check her out on Periscope. We got a couple of things that's going to be, I'm saying it like I'm part of it, but she's got a couple of things that's going on in the new year that you guys might want to work on or look into, because it looks real interesting. She has designed a few different items. She has a basic sock pattern that is really, really easy, that she is that I'm actually testing for, and I don't see my test socks. They got to be over there somewhere. They're over there somewhere. Give me a second, you guys. I'll be right. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So, I was talking about Anna Hersey and her basic sock pattern. Well, I'm actually been doing a tester for her. She tested it herself, but I decided to go ahead and test it also. This is, which I haven't gotten far on, but I'm still working on, the basic sock pattern. This is where I have so far. It's a toe up sock. It's only $1 on Ravelry, but it's well worth it because this pattern, it's easy. It's a good beginner sock pattern. It really is. I like it. This is where, yeah, I didn't do much on it, as you can see. This is the progress of where I was last week when I did my podcast, and you see where I am now. So I didn't make much on it, but these are, I really like this sock pattern. Like I said, she's got some projects that are coming up soon, and we will be using this sock pattern, which is very, very easy. So if you guys want to, go over to Ravelry and check out her site, her group rather. We have a traveling sock project that we're going to start at the beginning of the year. I keep saying we like it's part of it. Well, I've already joined it, so I guess I could say we, huh? But there is a traveling sock knit along type. It's a type of knit along, but it's not. But I think it's going to be really, really interesting. The concept of it is. Should I tell this now? No, I'm not going to tell this now. I will explain more about it in the future projects that's coming. So that is Anna Hersey's sock. And then I am also working on a knit along she had for a cow. It was actually only 3 weeks and it's over, but I'm slow because I was actually trying to get finished with my finished object this week because I wanted to give it to its new owner for Christmas. So I basically was working night and day on that, and I didn't get to finish this knit along, which is now over. But this is the beginning of it. It was only 2 weeks, so it's not really that long. I just gotta buckle down now and get it done. Last week I told you about it, but I hadn't started it. So this is how much I have gotten done. Can't see the bottom. The bottom is kind of, but this is where I'm at. I am going to finish this before the next podcast, so this will be a finished object that you guys will be able to see once it's done. It is on some, I can't remember the name of the yarn. It was a stash yarn that I had. The ball band came off, so I don't remember what it is. It looks like it's a worsted weight yarn. It feels kind of like a worsted weight yarn. So I will say that in a peachish color. Oh, the socks that I'm working on, the tester socks for Anna Hersey, is Premier Sock Yarn, Deborah Norville's Premier Sock Yarn. And she has on this pattern, and I keep going back and forth, but it's all about Anna Hersey, so it's okay. But anyway, she has several different sizes for her socks, for her sock pattern, and the size that I am working on is a size 11 for men. It's some socks for my hubby. And the yarn is the Premier Yarns Serenity Sock Weight, and it is color navy. Okay, so there's that. So that is that. That is all of the projects that I am working on right now. Future projects that I will be working on, will show you. I will post in. Oh, do I want to do that now? No. Let's go to my finished object. I only have one finished object, and like I said, I was trying to get it done before Christmas or right at Christmas because I wanted to give it to its new owner as a Christmas present. So it's already gone. I will put in a picture right here so that you can see what it looked like when it was done. I gave it to her on yesterday and she loved it. She really, really loved it. She actually told me that she wants another one that she will order from me, which is really cool. I'm happy about that. I like that pattern. I had a few little issues with adding with the color change for the crosses. But now with working on the Espen hat and working on that shawl, I've gotten better. So I know when I get ready to when I get ready to, sorry, that's my phone. Yeah, I'm into the Minions. But I know when I get ready to do the next one for her, it will look a whole lot better. Even though the one that I did is very good. I love it. But this one will be a whole lot better because I am better with the color changing now. So that was a finished object. Okay, for future projects. Future projects, this holiday, this Christmas was just like the best, I guess I can say. I don't want to say the bestest because, doesn't make sense. But it was an awesome Christmas. A lot of things have happened within our family. And for this Christmas, we were actually able to have, my husband and I were able to have all of our children home. We have 6 kids total between the two of, well, we'll put it at 6. Hubby's got a couple more, but that's not here or there. We have 6 that we have raised together. And 5 out of the 6 were able to be here for Christmas, which was great. Like I said, there's a lot of different family issues that had went down, and a lot of us had not been speaking. We have just recently got back in touch with each other, and for all of us to come together they were actually here for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which was, it was just totally the bomb. The little ones, my 2 younger ones, were able to spend those 2 days with their older siblings that they hadn't seen in a long time. So it made it really magical for our family. We were blessed to be able to have them all at the house with us. So I don't know what I said all that to say what, I don't even remember now. I really don't. I kind of rambled off, but that was something that was really great for me. So I guess that's probably why I shared it, because I wanted you guys to know how important it was for me. Did we talk about future projects? Future projects. I think that's what we were talking about. Future projects. That's where it went. Okay. Because of... Sorry, you guys. I am going to turn this down because it is very, very loud. But because I was able to have my daughters here for Christmas, they remembered that their mother knits, and my oldest daughter seen an outfit that she wanted that was knitted. It was actually for a store on Facebook, but she showed it to me and she was like, "Mom, can you make this?" And I was like, "Oh, it's knitted? Yeah, of course I can make it." So I will put in a picture right in here that will show you what it kind of looked like. This is not the exact one that she saw, but the pattern is pretty much the same. So as a future project, I will be working on this for her. I want to do a test run on it first because my daughter is kind of, I don't want to say voluptuous, but she got the curves, y'all. She got the curves. So I want to do one just to test out a yarn for her to see if that's what she likes. And if not, then we'll go with a different yarn. But that is a future project that I am going to be working on. Another future project that I will be working on, Anna Hersey has, like I said, the traveling socks project that we will be starting at the beginning of the year. Now, the traveling socks project is, right now, I think it's about 5 of us. I'm hoping that we will get more people to join us. But what it is everyone will start a pair of socks, and you will start the toe of your sock. Everyone is going to have the same sock pattern. We're going to all use the same sock pattern, which is Anna Hershey's basic sock pattern. We're all going to have the same yarn, which is the Patton's Crow sock yarn, in whatever color you want. It doesn't matter what color, we're not matching colors for color. We're just picking out a color that we want. And you will start your own toe of your socks, both socks. So you're going to have 2 socks with the toe, just the toe started. From there, we will have a little notebook, which I have my notebooks already. Then we'll have a little notebook that's going to go with the socks. It will tell you what are we doing? It's going to have different stuff. She hasn't posted everything that we're going to put, but we're going to put, I guess, the yarn that we're using, the size needles that we started with, because everybody's going to have their own needles. And it will be traveling from, like for me, it will travel from me to another person that's in our group. From there, they're going to knit another portion of the sock. They'll write in their, I guess, color or sock choice, anything that they want to add with the socks, how the socks came, or, whatever, their own little note that they're going to put with it. And then they'll knit their portion, and then the socks will get sent to someone else. And we're going to have socks just traveling all over. Everybody's going to knit on everybody else's socks. Once they're finished, they will get shipped back to the original owner. So it sounds like I think it's going to be cool. I really think it's going to be cool, because we'll have, socks knitted by several different people with all these different random colors. It'll be cool. I think it's going to be really cool. So if you think this is something that you would be interested in, please go on to Ravelry, look up Anna Hersey's design group, and sign up, because we haven't started yet. We're supposed to be starting sometime in January. So you still have enough time to buy the pattern, which is only $1, and buy your notebook, buy your yarn, and you'll still be able to get in with this. Another future project that I will be working on is Anna is also having a Periscope knit along. Right now, it's a surprise. We don't know what the pattern is. We don't know what we'll be working on. But the way that it's going to work is, if you have Periscope, she will get on, I guess, every day. I'm not sure if it's every day or every week. But she will get on, and she will tell us what we're going to be knitting and how much, give us a sneak, or give us part of the pattern, I guess. And we'll be working on that as a knit along together. If you're interested in that one, please go onto her Ravelry page also. I would recommend you buying the pattern now, because right now the pattern is only $3, but when she starts to add pictures and all the other stuff that's going to go with it, other parts of the pattern is going to go up. So get in where you fit in. Get in now. I already got my pattern. I've already purchased the pattern. She told us that it is going to be in fingering weight yarn. This is something she's already told us, just little tidbits. Fingering weight yarn, and she is recommending not to do variegated yarn. So anything solids or I think she said multi-solids. I think that's what she called it. But anything in that would work perfect for this project. I know she said there's going to be a little bit of lace work that's in there too. So that's why she's recommending not to do the variegated, because it's not gonna, it's gonna throw off the lace work. So, but if you're interested, please go see Anna Hersey on her Ravelry page. Another future project, which is actually already started, Knit24. Her name is Sue on Ravelry, and she's Knit24 on Periscope. They've actually started a sock knit along, another sock knit along. I told you guys I'm trying to get my sock game up. I want to be able to knit some socks and get them out the way quickly, no problems. So, but I'm going to start a pair of socks for the Sue's. It's called Santa Sue Socks Knit Along. So they are putting pictures on Ravelry with the hashtag Sue Santa Socks. I think that's what it is. I'm trying to see if I found it. Oh, it's in the new bag. So you'll get a sneak peek of the new bag, you guys. But I have picked out a yarn. See? New bag. But this is the yarn that I'm going to use for my Santa socks. So I'm going to get started on that today. I haven't started yet. Everybody else started Christmas Eve. So I'm like way, way, way behind. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. So that is the last of my future projects. For now, I am going to show you my other stash enhancements. I pretty much showed you all the some of them with the beads that I got. Those were part of the stash enhancement. And the wonderful fabric that my hubby got me for Christmas, which part of that stash enhancement. Also, I wanted to show you this stash enhancement, which is a bag that I bought from Zoe's Bag Boutique. Zoe's Bag Boutique on Etsy. So this is her. I'm not sure if this is just like a sock bag or if it's one of her regular size bags. She doesn't really have, any more of the description, but I'm assuming that this comes in different colors because I was able to pick which color I wanted. I like this because it has the kind of like the vinyl inside instead of a regular fabric lining, and it has the little cord with the, what they call it. I don't know what they call it, whatever it is, but it's got this. I like that because it's not just the drawstring type. I like this. I like this. So this is my bag from Zoe's Bag Boutique. Then I also got from the loving husband lots and lots of yarn, y'all. He bought me tons of yarn. Not tons, but a lot. A real lot. So the first one I'm going to show you is this homespun from Lion Brand. And it is in the purple haze colorway, which is like totally my favorite color. You guys know I am about purple. So the homespun. Then we got the Lion Brand's Landscape. And this is in the Mountain Range colorway. Not sure what I'm going to do with these yet, but I'm loving these colors. I'm definitely loving these colors. I may even make this hat. I'm not sure. I kind of like that hat. Also, give me that. Give me that. Sorry, you guys. My pug just walked in, and he likes to tear up tissue. So I had to catch him before he tore up the tissue. I don't know where he got it from. He found it from somewhere, but he had tissue. You hear him down there snorkeling and making all those noises? Yeah. So, the next yarn that I got is another one from Lion Brand's Landscape. And this is, actually, there's two of these. They're in the Apple Orchard colorway. I'm actually going to look at this pattern, you guys, and see if it only takes two. If it takes two, then this is probably the color that I'm going to make that hat in. Because I like that hat. I'm hoping it's crochet. Because that'll give me a crochet project. Yay! We need a crochet project. It looks like this crochet. These are 100% silk. 100% acrylic. My bad. And there's 147 yards per skein. So, actually, I think that's more than enough for a hat, but I'm not sure. So, I will look at it and see. But I think that is the hat that I'm going to make for that. I also got this big old, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, this is called Big Twist Rainbow Classic 100% acrylic yarn. And it is in the violet colorway. This is actually a little bit, no, it's almost dead on. Maybe just a little bit darker, but not by much. Yeah, but that's that. I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet. I don't know. I'll find something. Trust me, I will. The last of the yarn that I received, from the hubby, is the tweed stripes. See that? And this is in the Caribbean colorway. Yeah, I'll do it that way. And I like the colors with this. It's got some pinks and purples, greens, and blues. Very nice. Very, very nice. So that is the stash enhancement from the hubby. I also, let me see, look at my notes really quick, see if there's anything else I forgot. Yarn box. Just 1 second. Let me scoot back here. It's right here behind me. Oh, wait, nope, that's not it. Oh, is that it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, where did I put it? Oh, 1 second. Be right back. Did I put it in here? Yep, here it is. This is my Yarn Box Classic subscription. And this month, I got this from Rocking with Wool. It's a sport weight yarn. And it is in the Shady Afternoon colorway. And on this tag, it does not tell you how much it is. But I did get 3 skeins. 1, 2, 3. So, that is Yarn Box. Last podcast, I showed you what the sock yarn was. The sock subscription was. It was 3 different colors for a sock. Ooh, just got an epiphany, y'all. What if I use those 3 and use that for my Santa sock? Sue Santa socks. Yes, that would be cute. I think I might change that. Not going to use the blue. We're going to use the 3 colors and do, Yep, because I can pick my own sock pattern. I can use the sock pattern that I got from Yarn Box. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are going to do those 3 colors from last episode, and we're going to do socks in those. Yep. Showed the yarn for Christmas. I showed the Yarn Box. Oh, stitch markers. Oh my gosh. I think I told you guys last episode about some stitch markers that I had ordered from Ann Tudor. Ann Tudor is a lamp. She's a glass work. She does glass. Oh my gosh, she does glass. She makes things out of glass. And she does beads too. And she does jewelry. And she does decorations. Look her up on AnnTudor.com. She has some really, really nice stuff. She has these glasses that have designs, and it's all made from glass. They're beautiful, you guys. But she also does stitch markers. And I ordered 2 sets of stitch markers, which are right here. See the little tin that they come in? Isn't this, oops, there we go. Isn't this just cute? These are so, wait till you see these stitch markers. If I can get the can open, there we go. I haven't even used them yet, you guys, but I'm going to use them in something as soon as I figure out what I'm going to use them in. These are so. These are her sheep. Now she has, right now in her shop, she has 4 different sets that I know. I think she has more, but she's got quite a few of her different stitch markers. These right here are her sheep stitch markers that she's made out of glass. These are really, really, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably have already seen them, but if you can see, there they go. There's 4. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, 5 white ones, and then the black sheep. I like the black sheep. That is cute. But those are the sheep, and then I got. If I can get these tins are hard to open, y'all. But I love the tins. These tins are so cute. I don't even want to take the stitch markers out because this is like the perfect place for stitch markers. You keep the little tins. These are her kitty cats. She made cats, y'all. And each cat is so hard because they're all just like different. Let me see. Turn them this way because most of them are facing this way. If you can see, all of the cats are different colors. So each, and then we got one little black kitty. The beige one is, it won't turn around. But, yes, she has cats. She also has pigs, which I do want. She has a holiday set that I also want. Hopefully, by the beginning of the year, I will be able to get the holiday set before they're all gone. But the holiday set comes with a Santa, a Christmas tree, a reindeer, and I think there's some other stuff that goes with it. But there's 6 total, so there's like 6 different Christmas ornament type things. She also has the pigs, like I said. She's looking into doing some other ones. Excuse me, you guys. Whatever she does, I'm going to get them because I love her stitch markers. Those are just adorable. She also does beads. I think I've told you guys. But check her out. Look at her site, antutor.com is where her stuff is. What else do I have? Is that it? That has me. And I guess that's it, you guys. That's all that I have. So, I want to thank you for stopping by to come and check me out. If you like these videos, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel so you guys can see what else new I have coming out. And, I guess that's it, you guys. Guys, take care. Happy holidays, and I'll see you at the next podcast. Bye.